Hello everyone, welcome to episode 9 of the Dunkirk Devlog War Game, whatever, Devlog series. So this is the Trello page I made yesterday, last episode. So so I'm kind of trying to be a lot more serious about actually getting this game done, because it's clear it's close to being finished, but I just need to lock in. And so other things, so you see here we've got these things I'm waiting for. So I'm currently trying to get some commissions for clothing and helmets, but someone was wanting me to pay about $60 for like 3 helmets. That doesn't sound reasonable to me. Like, I don't know. And then also recruiting more testers. The applications are due today, so I'm going to be going through that later. I've made a bit of progress, which I'll show you now. Okay, so I've added a trench mace. This is only for certain classes. It's for the medic and the MG for now. So you notice bandages. I'm working on that right now, and we'll see how that goes. But I've made the trench mace. Yeah, I mean the animations are a bit messed up, but I think it's pretty nice. It's based off of the Phantom Forces model. Did they even use trench maces in World War II? Probably not. It's just like a bit of variety. Okay, so I've made a lot of progress. I seem to have kind of really adapted my routine to really kind of suit working on Dunkirk. I'm working on it a lot more, which is great. Kind of like doing it. But anyway, I've done a lot. So I did mention bandages. So I'll just go to medic here. Obviously, I can't show them right now because there's no other person. But I'll say this episode I'll be doing a test session just to cover bandages. And the other thing I will need to reset. I don't have enough points for the Lee Enfield. We'll try with the Maz 36 anyway instead. So if I press Z on the Maz 36, now we have a bayonet on the end. I modelled a Maz 36 bayonet and also a Lee Enfield bayonet. And that's going to replace the knife. I just haven't fully put it in for all classes. But yeah, so there's new knives on the way as well, which are based on the bayonets. Hello everyone. So it's been a while since I kind of last recorded, so I've made a lot of progress. So I was in a dev stream with my testers, and my testers, some of them kind of assisted me with this. So thanks all that joined. This is called the James II, named after the English king. So yeah, I guess we don't have a helm yet. That's to be done. This is the interior. It's pretty nice. There's only a small problem, which I did kind of tried to solve. It's just the waterline, because if I just give a part to kind of show if this is the water, if you want the boat to be on the water, you're going to have the interior. So I did try to have a script which moved the boat up, but it's very kind of like move the boat up when you go inside on the client, but it's very buggy and confusing. So I might honestly just raise the boat, or I could just adjust the interior and make it a bit kind of higher up, perhaps, and a bit shorter. But yeah, so currently, while I do have kind of on my Trello page, I have boats, high in priority. I do want to work on mobile support because it is very lacking, and some of my testers want to. Well, they play on mobile, so that's kind of what I'm going to do now. Hello, everyone. So I've made a lot of progress for the game. So here we'll see already. There's a new menu. I don't know why the camera isn't fully working, but if I, for example, select allies, and I've got all these new, and then I've also got a new prompt. So I've got all these new tabs and these alert systems. Just really to give the game a lot more polish. I'm going to be working on this, as you see by the alert. And also there's an "Are you sure you want to switch teams?" It's just a nice touch, really. And also, I forgot to mention just recently, last night I had a testing session with about 5 testers. So I did work on mobile stuff a bit. So now shooting actually works because it was very buggy. But I think now I'm going to work on sprinting for mobile and other movements and maybe some other stuff. We'll have to see. Hello everyone. So I've finished settings where you can ignore that alert. You'll see I've changed the UI a bit. I've changed these buttons. They do update. I mean, the only setting that actually changes stuff is currently the mobile shoot system, because turns out you can't change lighting technology on Roblox, and I haven't been able to do streaming stuff. By lighting technology, I mean while the players in the game, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to change some of these. But yeah. Anyway, so that's settings. Also, I thought I'd say numbers. If you ignore that, numbers also update these settings. Yeah, you'll see there, update to 5. I'll change that 10. Just ignore the function not found. So also currently you'll see up here, I'm redoing the gun module on the client stuff. So that's a work in progress at the moment. It's just to make adding mobile support a lot easier, and it's kind of making these scripts a lot cleaner, grouping them into functions as opposed to just lots of code just randomly around. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that done soon. So I forgot to mention the person I was commissioning. Well, I commissioned someone for helmets, and they were quite reasonable. I guess I'll put an image here of just their profile. So I'll just show them now. I think the best one is probably the French one, but I really think they did a good job with the modelling. I mean, just look at that kind of top layer, We've also got it for the Germans and the British, but yeah. Okay, so a bit of an update to the new gun system. So the whole of today, I've just been trying to fix this stupid issue with automatics. I'll show you it now. Basically, they are really slow at firing, despite the cooldown value being the same. Currently, it doesn't. I can't unclick, but you kind of get what I'm going at. And I think I've kind of figured out that remote events, you've got such a big delay between kind of the. I have a remote event. I'll just show you. So you have such a big delay with the client sending a message to this remote event here, fire, to the server, which kind of makes the gun firing really slow, because originally I didn't have it that I had gun cooldowns on the client, and now I'm trying to do it on the server, but it doesn't seem to work. So I'm probably going to have to put it back on the client. Those of you programmers who go over Roblox, you'll understand what that means. But yeah, so did waste a lot of time, but it's almost done. Okay, so I'll just show you progress on here. So I've completely remade the gun system. Well, the client side, I'm going to do the server later. And by remade, I've copied some parts here and there. I've just made the script cleaner, basically. But another big benefit of this is basically I've grouped a lot of the key parts, firing, reloading, etc., into functions, so they can be called whenever. So that means that now, if I select SMG, now I can make, mobile buttons easily. Crouch isn't working at the moment, but for the rest of these, I've all added mobile stuff. Also, I've made sprinting just the default on mobile. So yeah, I am going to wrap up the video there because it's getting quite long. Thank you all for your support. Please like the video if you enjoyed. Give it a subscribe. Also, I'll leave our social links in the description. We've got Discord, we've got Twitter, and I've also got a podcast if you're interested. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye.